Okay, so good
Okay.
morning, everybody. You guys had a good week. Hope the last class wasn't too daunting. Before we start, is there any questions from last class? Or let's start by that. Any questions from the last class?
Left.
Any question from the last class?
Stanley here. Hello, sir.
Okay, sir, go ahead.
Well, from the last class, I really have this challenge of, although I was being thrown out and in by the network, and while I was listening to the voice note, there are some parts that I think a network also affected. I don't know whether my observation is right from my end. So I would like you, sir, to please throw light in the aspect of transpose. Why need for transposing and all of that, sir? That's one of the facts I would like you to add light, sir. Thank you.
Your microphone is unmuted.
Okay,
Did you hear what I
so
said, sir?
yeah, I did. So with the transpose, um, so the transpose is just a if you have a matrix, you have rows and columns. If you have a 3 by 2 matrix, right, that's 3 rows and 2 columns, 3 by 2 matrix. What the transpose will do is just make the columns the rows and make the rows the columns. So it will now be a 2 by 3 matrix. You will transpose the matrix from a 3 by 2 to a 2 by 3. So what were on the rows would eventually become the columns, and what are the columns will eventually become the rows. So imagine you have a 3 by 2, so you have 2 columns with 3 rows, right? So just imagine how you have, uh, you know, 2 columns. That's one column has 3 rows, and the second column has another 3 rows. When you now put it on its side, you push the column, you push that matrix like that to its side, so it now becomes 2 by 3. So it now becomes 3 rows but 2 columns. So that's what transpose does, right?
I get it, sir.
You get it now.
Why is there need for it?
It's a mathematical principle in the sense that you may want to multiply something together. So we're not going to use it much in this class. It's just for people who wanted to know about it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not a compulsory thing.
Number 2, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's the PowerShell. My PowerShell is still giving me concern.
Okay.
The second way we're told to do it as using winget. I did that. It said until the thing became successful with 103 MB. When it was true with everything, it says successful, installation successful. When I went to the PowerShell and import numpy as np, it still told me syntax error.
Import error, Abi?
Yeah, syntax error.
No, it can be. It has to be import error. That means if it's import error, that means the module is not found. Can you try it on your system now? Are you in front of your system?
The thing I also want you to,
okay.
I want you to know.
Sir?
Left.
The thing is that, so when you download, if you install a PowerShell, it's kind of causing confusion. Is that if you install another PowerShell, that former PowerShell, I've discovered that means you now have two PowerShells. So if you search PowerShell, is that first one that you've been using that will pop up? So scrolling down, if you scroll down, you will now see that there's another PowerShell. Sometimes it has a different name. Your real PowerShell might just be Windows PowerShell. While if you scroll down, you will now see another one that just said PowerShell, something like that. Sha. So you can also try it. Because it happens, it's actually on my system. So I have one. The one that comes with the system, which is out of date, I can't use it. And then the one I installed from Microsoft is just PowerShell, not Windows. So
Okay.
yes,
I think this one will work. I will
yes.
try it now. Please attend to some other person. Let me try it first.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to say something to Stanley. His question on the need for transpose.
I'm listening.
Prof, can I?
Go ahead.
Okay, so like what I've tried to explain to you is some of the principles of matrix, but in practical application, you may appreciate the need for transpose if you're doing things like assignment and transportation for those who work in logistics. If you have vehicles, different tasks that you need to assign to them and all of that, sometimes you may need to transpose, your assigned responsibility to the different vehicles to see how you can get the best possible way of using your vehicles. So in practical application, it's in those kind of situations that transposing of metrics, is very, very handy. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. And I'm in Excel, the transpose function too. If you have the main original data, and then probably as Tekena said, for different purposes in some calculations, you may want to turn it around to see the results. Do you understand? So, and you don't want to tamper, you don't want to delete the original data, you want to leave it there. So, okay, if you are looking at this, you want to look at different permutations, and what will result will be. So if you do this, what will be the result if you do that? So while the main data is still intact, you use transpose function for one, you use the original data structure for another. So, and yeah, that is just it. And if you make a mistake, let's say in your data, you discover that, oh, this calculation I want to perform, I think this the rows should form the column, while the column should form the row. I think they will be better than me having the columns first and something like that. Sha. So yeah. Any other question?
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you, Mr. Tekena also.
You're welcome.
Any other question? Okay. Yes, there's no question.
Let me ask a
Your
question. Do you
microphone is
want me to go
unmuted.
ahead? Should we go over the PowerShell thing again, or is that clear? About the errors, putting the errors in one place, putting the output in another file. Hello.
Yeah. Do you want us to move on, or you want us to go over the outputting errors in another file, or outputting your results in another file? So move on to the next topic, or go over to go back to the error.
Okay. Well, good morning, Mr. Leka. Good
Yes.
morning, Stars.
Yes.
Good morning, my colleagues. Yes, Prof. I would love that we can still, go over it again before we start, or we dive into the next topic. Thank you very much.
Is there any part of it that you don't actually understand? Did you go over the recording?
No,
Or you just
unfortunately, I was out of power in my place for these days. They said the national grid has been down and up to now. So I've not been able to do that per se. So if we can actually do that, I think it will not be out of place. Thank you very much.
okay? So not because you didn't understand, just because you've not listened to the recording. So any other person?
My name is Tekena. Well, I would personally think that if it is just to export the output or error
Yeah.
to different to text to TXT, we can actually learn that by going through the video, or going through the last recording. But if there is a lack in understanding of how it is being done, then perhaps you want to go through it just so
And
that
that is the
we don't.
point. So assuming there is a part of it that somebody does not understand, we can say, okay, let's go over it again. So, sir, over to you. The decision is yours, sir.
Your microphone
Okay,
is
let's go
unmuted.
over it. Let me give you a classic scenario why you may want to, so that the understanding is clear. Okay. Um, okay, so let's
Last Micro 77 left the call.
I'm going to introduce a new module which is not part of the Python standard library. It's called
Stop sharing.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do pip install py space -m.
Start window. Search window. Level 1 Windows PowerShell.
PowerShell, yeah.
Terminal. Tab control. Windows PowerShell terminal blank. Windows Power PS B I B pip space. Left bracket dash.
No, I think it's py then -m then pip install.
Okay.
Or can you do pip install on Windows from the, because I know on Linux can do pip install straight.
I think it's possible, but I've not actually tried it.
Okay, let's try it. If it brings
Let's
an
try
error, it
it.
brings an error. Okay.
Yes.
So
I've
pip
actually
install.
wanted to try it, but I'm always avoiding, but let's try
Okay.
pip
B I B pip space
dash m install.
No.
Dash.
Pip, just say no. Just
Dash.
pip install.
Okay, pip install.
INFTLL install space.
Yes, sir.
Faker.
Sir?
Faker. FAK.
FAK
ER.
ER.
Enter.
Selecting Faker. Downloading Faker
Okay, it works.
26.3.0-i3-none-any.whl.metadata left paren. 15 KB right paren. Requirement already satisfied : Python dash paytodal greater equals 2.4 in C : /users /access /of data /local /programs /python /python 312 /lib /site -packages left paren. From Faker right paren. Left paren. 2.9.0.post 0 right paren. Requirement.
You can,
does that mean I have it before?
Yeah, that means you have it. Okay, so now let's go to our Visual Studio Code.
Start window. Search window. Visual Studio Code. Document. Application. Main landmark. Editor group 1 left paren. Empty right paren. Section. Untitled -1 editor has autocomplete multi-line blank.
Let's call fake names.py.
Okay.
Save as dialog. File name F A K E. Cap N A M E. Fake name dot B Y. Untitled -1 Visual Studio Code blank blank. Fake name dot py dash blank.
The current connected device is dial. Speak around. Except left arrow with light.
Number space cap E K N. Lecken.
Okay.
Okay.
Number.
Code to produce fake names.
Space C O D E code T O 2 B produce, S.
Okay. Then now do from faker, import faker. So from faker,
Names. FOM space warning. Suggest list space
import,
FINPO
then a capital F,
blank
faker.
blank
Answer.
blank error blank.
Recent video start again. Just let me restart.
Okay. So while it's restarting, faker is a library that that you can use to produce fake
NVD
fake fake age, and it'll do all those things for you. It's a nice library that will just do everything, and it's very fast.
circle fake name number code to produce fake names blank from faker blank FROM space FAKER space blank error IMPORT space
Faker. No, capital F. Capital
Okay.
F.
Okay.
ERKAF cap F fake A cap space cap FAKER blank.
Enter. Next line.
Yes, sir.
Leave a blank line. Then now put fake. That's just normal fake as a variable.
FAE warn E space fake name dot py editor has
Equals
error space
then
error
faker with capital F.
cap F AKER faker
Open
one of one
paren, close paren.
left paren blank right paren blank
Okay, next line.
blank.
Yes.
Okay, for I in range
Space
1000.
I space R and G E error range
For I in range 1000.
Okay.
1 0 0 0
Yes, sir.
blank right blank colon
Hold on. The next line, print fake dot name.
space blank B I and T print one of one error left paren error
Fake dot
left
name.
paren star values F suggest list fake name dot py cap F A K E
No,
dot
small
warning.
f. Is small f used for the variable now?
Dot E K A cap F F A K E dot N A M E
Open
fake name
paren, close
right paren
Name after the name, open paren, close paren. Fake dot
Yes.
name, open paren, close paren.
E
Okay.
M
Okay.
E right paren left paren right blank right paren right
Okay.
paren right left paren right paren blank
Oh, wait.
error right paren left E
Okay.
left paren right blank error
Okay, let's do it again. Print, open paren, fake.
left paren name dot fake left paren print space B R I N T left paren F A K E dot
Dot
N A
name.
M E left
Open
paren
paren, then close
right
paren,
paren
then close paren again.
right paren blank error
That's it.
B
So what's
space
error?
space line feed colon
Look at the
fake
fake.
equals
Is
four
the fake use? Is it capital use or small?
print left paren right
No, the
right
fake
paren
on top.
Okay.
left name
Participants
dot
entering
E
lobby.
fake left F
You say it should be small, so it's small.
It's
K,
small now.
E.
Yes. It's
So what's
small.
the error now?
So let me change it to F, capital F. Let's see.
No, it will bring the F that's there where you say fake equals. That is the variable we're using. That fake
Oh,
equals.
okay. Yes, man. Yes.
So wait, what? Let's look at the four.
For I range left
line.
paren
For
right
I in
paren
range,
1000
I didn't think you put the in.
F I 4 I range
Oh,
error
no in.
space R
No
error
in, that's the word.
N N fake 4 I in range left print left paren
Okay.
print left
Mhm.
2 participants entering
Okay,
lobby.
save. Okay, wait, before you, okay, after saving now, let's look at this code. Okay, so we just imported line 4, I think it's line 4, be line 3, Lekon. Fake equals,
4 I fake equals fake
from
blank
faker,
from faker import faker
Okay, it says from faker. Faker is the name of our module, like from math, import the factorial. So this one is from faker, import faker with a capital F. That's what we need. A capital F, faker. That's the class name. Then now, inside, if we go down, we now say
Blank.
fake.
Fake equals faker left paren,
So
right
fake
paren.
is our variable name that we're going to use, and is equals to faker, capital F, that we just imported. Open paren, close paren. Okay, the next line.
For I in range left paren, 1000 right paren,
Okay,
colon.
for I in range 1000. So we're going to then print fake dot name. Next line.
Print left paren, fake dot name left paren, right paren.
So this
right
library
paren.
just has fake name, fake date of birth. It has various things. You can do fake zip code, fake state, fake street address. But the problem, there's no Nigerian names, though. They're all American and English names.
Before Uncle, who created it?
Unless if somebody like Tekena or Stanley or Ralph creates his own. Ralph can create Zimbabwean names, I think. Sorry, Ugandan names. And then Mercy can create Kenyan names. So yeah, okay. So
F.
so yeah, let's save. Let's go to PowerShell. PowerShell.
Okay.
And then now do run the code. Py fake name.
Yes, sir.
Start window. Search window. B. Level 1 Windows PowerShell. Terminal. Tab control. Windows PowerShell terminal blank. Windows PowerShell. Copyright. PSC colon backslash. B. Y. Pi. Space. F. A. K. Dot backslash. Ename dot pi. Trace back
Okay.
left paren. Most
Now
recent
what's
call
the
last
trace?
right paren. Colon. File quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash fake name dot pi quote. Line 4. Unless module greater. From faker import faker. File quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data
Okay,
backslash
now this
local
is a good
backslash programs
example now.
backslash python
Okay,
backslash python 3.
click on press here. Now you can see that there's an error here, and you can see it takes time for us to wait to read the error. Okay, so now you want to send this error to a file. Philip, I hope you're listening. We want to send this error to a file so that it'll be easy for us to just scroll down, and see the error. So that now click on now do py, do the same thing, but then after the py, then the file name, do 2 greater than.
PSY. Space. Space. 2.
Greater than,
2. Greater.
then
Space.
errors.txt.
E. R. O. R. Error. Dot. T. X. T.
Enter.
B. Dot back pi. Dot back 2 greater.
Okay, have you pressed enter?
Yes, now. I'm coming, sir.
Okay.
What game? The what game is the 5. The enter that's one.
Space. 2. Greater. Space. E. R. R. O. R. Dot. T. X. T. Space. PSC colon back.
Yeah, successful.
Okay, so it's successful. You can see there was no. So what it did there is to put the error in that file, so we don't have to wait, because with pandas errors are even longer than these fake errors. You can. I used to suffer before when I was coding those days. I can wait for like 5 minutes. And you know that sometimes your screen reader will just stop. Let's say something interrupts it, or you mistakenly press your mouse, and that's the end. You now have to run the code just to hear the whole thing all over again. Or imagine if you're trying to hear the error, and then your son or your wife or your sister or your brother is disturbing you, and then you now have to now hear the error all over again. So this is a good trick for us who are visually impaired, so that we can now put it to a file. When we put it to a file, we can now use Notepad. So now, they can open Notepad, error.txt.
PSC colon backslash N. O. T. E. B. D. D. A. D. Add. Space. E. R. 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 Error. Dot. T. X. T. PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater.
Okay, have you opened?
PSC colon P. PSC T. N. N. O. T E B A D space E R R O R dot T X T
Abi,
X
oh, it's probably open somewhere in the back.
T X T space PSC colon back
Uh,
fake name dot py dash Visual Studio Code row 1 column 2 of 12 Windows PowerShell call meeting compact Python for data analytics course for visually impaired join conversation join
okay.
Windows Power
Wow,
fake name dot py dash fake name dot join
that's a
conversation Windows PowerShell call
or
home
you can even put it
desktop
inside your
Etch innovation items view list error dot text row 240 of 100 errors
it's there now.
error dot text dash notepad text edit spelling error pi colon trace back left paren most recent
Uh-huh.
call last right paren colon
So what did you go?
at line
You press Control End. Control End.
blank
Then what do you see? Okay, go up. Then press the
spelling
up
error
arrow.
import error colon
Spelling
cannot
error.
import name
Import.
template from string left paren c colon backslash users
Okay,
backslash
so
access
you made a
backslash string
mistake in
dot
your
py right
spelling. So sorry, hold on. So you can see how we just went to Control End, went to the end of the file, went just press up arrow, and then you can see that it is just a spelling error. So you can see how quick it was, rather than us listening to that whole jargon because of a spelling error. Is that clear, Philip? Is that
Yes,
clear,
I'm with you.
everybody? Apart from Philip, is that clear?
Hello, sir, Stanley.
Yes.
I should say yes, but too many things happen in between. Him trying to go around, and I wouldn't say I'm 100% clear about this, but I
Don't
like the
worry.
shortcut.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not done yet. We're not done. So, okay, import error. So now let's go back to Visual Studio Code.
Etch
So go to that line and then correct your
Windows
import.
Power fake name dot py dash print left paren fake dot name left paren right paren for I in fake blank from faker import blank
He said line 4.
Is that not
That's
line
line
4?
from fake number lecken number code to produce
Uh-huh.
fake blank from faker
That's
import
yeah, that's line 4. So that's line 4. Yes. So that import, you did. I don't think you spelled import well.
blank from faker import space I M B O R T space
It's
cap
correct now.
F A K E R line feed R faker import faker space F A K E R space fake from line F R O M space F A K E R space I M B O R T space cap F A K E R line feed
What's the error there now?
And I hope it's not the capital F.
No, 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 no.
Both of them will be capital. Faker,
No,
faker.
no, no. You know, Faker is what we did people install Faker, so we have to do from Faker, which is the library that we downloaded. Then import Faker. It's capital F now. But it's saying spelling error. Can we go back to the file? What is the spelling error?
Rob, the fact that the library name is faker and the container name is faker, is that not an issue? Both of them small f.
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. That's why they named and that Faker we didn't treat classes, but that Faker is a class. That's why it has a capital F. That's import Faker. So that Faker is a class. That's
No,
why it
he's
has
talking about the variable name fake and
Exactly.
then the library name fake. Okay, library name is faker.
Okay, faker,
Not
that one is
fake.
faker. All right, okay, yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah. It's
Okay,
Faker, not
thank
fake.
you,
That's
sir.
why I put fake. Okay, so let's go back to the notepad. Let's see that error again. What does it say? Spelling error.
Is that string something? Let me.
Let's go back.
Etch innovation determinant dot error dot text row 3 column 140 of 111 error E R R O R dot T X T error dot text column 1 error dot text spelling error pi blank spelling error import error colon cannot import name template from string left paren c colon backslash users backslash access backslash string dot py right paren
No.
from string import template
From string
spelling error file quote c colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data backslash local backslash pro
It's if you have a file name error docs, it overrides the one that was there before now.
Yes, yes, it does.
So,
But
okay.
it's not complaining about the file. Can we go up a bit? Let's go up.
pi colon at line colon 1 char colon 1
No, I'm not sure this. I'm not sure it was successfully over. It's override
Oh, okay, I
the.
see what you mean. It was okay. Was it different?
Yes.
Fake name.py Windows power PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater notepad error dot tech PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater pi dot backslash fake name.py 2 greater error dot tech B Y space dot backslash F A K E cap N A M E dot B Y space 2 greater space E R R O R dot T X T space
No, it's correct. So
And when you press enter, okay, do errors. Let's do errors.
I have errors. Okay, I have errors for
T
already.
dot
Okay, let's
R
do error one. Let's do error one. Okay.
O R R E space E R R O R dot 1 R O R 1 dot T X T PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater.
Okay, I've done it. So let me.
Atchistech innovation row. Atchistech innovation. E.
Okay,
Errors dot text column 2. Error dot text determinant. Errors 1 dot text column 3. Example dot py row. Errors 1 dot text row.
No, this is not it.
Example dot
not
fake
it.
name faster
Error
dot
one.
error 1 dot text row 7 word error 1 dot text column
Okay, this is it. Error 1.
error 1 dot text dash notepad text spelling error pi colon trace back left paren most recent call last right paren colon at line colon 1 char colon 1 spelling error plus pi dot backslash fake name dot pi 2 greater error 1 dot text
Fake name.
plus 30 tilde
Wait, so
spelling error plus category info colon not specified colon left paren trace back left paren most recent call last right paren colon string right paren left bracket remote exception plus fully qualified error id colon native command error blank spelling error file quote c colon backslash users backslash access backslash fake name dot py quote line 4 in less module greater from faker import faker spelling error file quote c colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data backslash local backslash programs backslash python 312 backslash lib backslash site dash packages backslash faker backslash
let's go back to the code. It's complaining that there's an error
That
in
way from yes.
yeah,
And there's
from
no
the
comma
Python file.
after from faker comma. It's not like that. They are not two libraries now.
So for some strange reason, I don't know why there's an error
Native AI note taker, Otter AI, left the call.
inside that place. For unless it's built for Linux. This faker is built for Linux, and Windows cannot. That's where the error is coming from. That's my only explanation. Okay, let's remove the faker. Let's go back to the code. Let's remove the faker.
Yes, I can't just say import faker alone.
Yeah, but then you need to find the file. You need to do we don't have the time. If in the you have to do dir faker to see what classes you can use. Do you understand what I mean? To see what fields and libraries you can use inside that faker.
And that means we have to be using faker dots.
Yeah, faker dot something exactly. So let's hash it. Let's hash that line 4.
From faker import faker. Atchistech.
Let's comment it out.
Windows PowerShell fake name dot blank number blank from faker blank f.
Okay, so now instead of printing fake dot name, you can hash that one too. You can comment it out.
Blank number for blank fake 4 in range left paren 1 print left paren print space line feed space number 4 number print left paren fake dot.
Okay, so now go to the end of the line, press enter.
Space blank right blank line feed line feed right paren.
Do
line
print
feed,
again.
Line feed.
Okay. Always.
Number print left paren 4 in range left paren 1000 number print left blank.
No. The for loop, that for don't put that for in a comment. Just the print.
Number print left paren fake dot name left paren 4 in range left number
blank.
Line feed. Line feed error.
So now after that
right
you
paren,
say
error.
I'm coming.
Right paren error line feed
Okay.
This one should be indented now.
Yeah, it should be okay. After the for loop
line feed.
I understand what Visual Studio Code is trying to do. After the for loop, after the for statement, after the colon, Go to that line. Go, just press enter there.
Okay.
Number print left 4 I in range left paren 1000 right paren 0 right paren colon line feed
And now say
space
print.
line feed
Okay.
space line feed PRINT print 1 of 1
Open paren.
left paren
Then
Yes.
F. Open quote. Close quotes.
F quote fake name dot
Yes.
py edit
Then I equals open curly brace. I close curly brace.
I space equals space
Fine.
right brace error right brace left brace error
Yes, sir.
quote right brace error
Okay, so save and then run the code now.
Oh, okay. What is inside the curly brace?
I equals
left brace
open curly brace. I close curly
right
brace.
brace error I fake right paren 4 I print left paren F quote I equals left brace I right brace quote right paren
Okay. All right. So we're just doing
extension
this.
of Windows power
We're just doing this as a toy example. We're going to print I 1,000 times. And so what I wanted to do was to print names 1,000 times. We're going to just do this as a toy example. So there are some times, especially with pandas, and you want to import a CSV, you're going to have so much output, and it's going to be, for us who are visually impaired, it's going to be very, very difficult for us. That is why I'm taking this shortcut. So just for you to understand what is going on, I'm just trying to use these examples. So this is just a toy example. So we're just going to print out the value of I, which is in the range 1,000. We're just going to print out 1,000 times the value of I. Okay, so let's run the code.
PSC colon back P Y pi space F A dot backslash fake name dot pi trace back left paren most recent call last right paren colon file quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash fake name dot pi quote line 6 unless module greater fake equals faker left paren right paren 5 caret name error colon name faker is not defined.
Oh, okay.
You put backslash.
No, it's because we've hashed the module, and then inside the code we are now calling
So
faker.
with fake equals faker. Yeah. Okay. So let's hash that place too.
Fake name dot pi fake name dot 4 I in range left fake equals faker left paren right
Part.
blank F number blank number from blank number fake equals faker left paren 4 I in range left print left paren blank Windows power PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater pi dot backslash fake name dot pi dot backslash fake.
Mr. Keke is actually backslash. It's just because
I equals 0, I equals 1, I equals
So you
2,
can see
I
it's
equals
printing out
3,
all the
I equals
things.
4, I equals 5,
So
I equals
this is
6,
too much
I equals
because
7.
we're going to go to 1,000. So now do port the file into the out. Let's say output.txt.
okay.
PSC colon Y space at 2.
No, not 2. Just normal greater than.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So okay,
2.
greater than without the 2
space.
So okay, sorry. Let me reiterate. What happens in Python? Sorry, not Python now. In the computer, is that the computer has two outputs. Two places of outputs. Wait, hold on, please.
Left. Your microphone is unmuted.
Yeah, so Python has two outputs. Sorry, not Python. The computer has two outputs. One for your standard outputs, and then 2 is for your standard error. So
left the call.
So if we now put this py, then fake names or py, it automatically goes to the standard output, which is on your screen. But also standard error is also on your screen. But if you want to port them to a file, you can do 1 greater than, that is the standard output, and then 2 greater than, anything that comes after 2 greater than is standard error. So,
Two
but
participants.
we don't need to put one greater than. We can just use only greater than. Python, C++, Java, they all understand that putting greater than alone goes to standard outputs. That the standard output is redirected to that file. So that greater than means redirect the standard output to that file. Then two greater than means redirect your standard error to that error.txt file. But it must come after two greater than. Does that make sense? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Y, B,
Okay.
dot, E, M, A, cap N, E, K, A, F,
Okay.
F, A, K, E,
Then
cap N,
greater
A,
than
M, E,
the py.
I'm coming, sir.
Okay.
B, Y, space, Y, B, T, X, T,
Mm.
X, T, dot, E, M, A, cap N, E, K, A, F, backslash F, backs, dot, space, greater, great, space, space, Y, B, B, Y, space, greater, space, F, A, K, E, cap A,
Content
M,
prepared
E,
by
dot,
wrapper.
T, X, T, Python 3.12.3
So
left
it has
paren,
gone, it
tag
has
slash
gone
B
to that place. So you can
3.12.3
go,
colon F6650 F9,
so
APR
Lekon is going
920,
to his
greater, 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 greater,
why is it going
greater,
there?
greater, greater, E, X, T, X, right paren, PSE colon,
So you can
PSE
go
colon
to
backslash B, Y, pi, space,
okay.
greater, space,
No,
F,
have you
A,
done okay.
K, E, cap N, N, E,
Sorry, Prof.
fake name,
Mr.
dot,
Lee,
T,
can
X,
I ask
T,
a question?
Yes.
Apart from editing it on the PowerShell, you can as well retype it now. Because I don't know, when you are manipulating this editing,
I think you're
it's kind
confusing them. Yeah.
it's
You're
not
confusing
confusing.
them.
But if you have a kind of fresh, typing into the PowerShell, you will understand that okay, you are typing py fake names dot py, then greater
Greater
than
than.
or two greater than
Notification.
output
One
of
step left. Quote
dot
left.
text,
B,
so that we
They
Y,
can
can share,
actually
space,
understand.
see.
I
Notification.
But when
understand
you're
that.
greater,
editing
Hash
it,
AI.
you don't know
space,
how you
F,
manipulate
A,
it as such.
K,
Thank you.
E, cap N, A, M, E, dot, T, X, T, space,
No, it's the py
Python
now.
3.12,
Lekon, what are you
Sir,
doing? Okay. You typed
greater
everything
into
now.
text file.
Okay.
Well, it's opening
You,
Python
you
environment.
you didn't put the file now. You have to run the file, but the file should be greater the output. You're just putting py greater than. You didn't put py, then the name of the Python file greater than. You're not getting it. Type exit.
Okay. Me too.
E, X, T,
The
exit, left paren, right paren, PSE colon, PSE
And
colon,
now py.
PS, space, Python, great,
I'm calling just
E, X, T, X, right paren, PSE colon, B, Y, pi, space,
Fake name.
F, A, K, E, cap N, M, E,
Tab.
dot backslash, dot pi,
Dot py. Then greater than. You are putting txt.
yes, I know.
Y, B, Y, B, dot, B, Y, space,
Greater than.
Greater than.
less,
Okay.
greater, space,
Now you can do what
F,
output.txt or something, or any file you want to
I,
put.
I, I
Fake
have
name.
A, K, E,
Okay.
cap N, A, M, E, fake name, dot,
.txt.
T, X, T,
I have outputs.
Now
Okay.
it's better.
Let me go
Enter.
for it again.
Y,
Okay.
space, dot, backslash, F, A, K, E, cap A, M, E, dot, B, Y, space, greater, space, F, A, K, E, cap N, A, M, E, dot, T, X, T, space, PSE colon backslash,
It was
Don't mind
finally
me.
wrong.
My mind is everywhere. I'm handling two trainings.
I know. I
One
heard.
other training is going. So don't mind me.
N, O, T,
The
E, B, A,
multitasking
D,
guy.
Oh, yeah.
notepad, space,
Notepad. Then
Fake
fake.
name.
F, A, K, E, cap N, A, M, E, fake name dot t x t psc colon backslash fake name dot text dash I equals 0, I equals 0, I equals 1, I equals 2, I
So
equals
you can
3,
see
I
everything
equals
has gone
4,
to the, all the outputs have gone to the file.
blank, I equals
Yeah.
999,
So
blank.
in case you have a large output, you can put it to a file. Okay. All right. What's the time now? 11:56. Okay. All right. So now, Python,
11 colon 56,
Lakon, you can close that.
Windows power,
Yes.
All right. So now we're going into almighty pandas. That's what we're going into. Pandas is where you do exploratory data. Any questions, actually? Sorry, before I move on. Philip,
Yes, sir.
any questions?
No. Thank you very much.
It's
I'm
clear
okay.
now, Abi. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I've been marking your script, so small. Oh. So you'll be seeing your answers now. Unfortunately I'm busy, but I'm on week 2. For people that have done week 2 assignments, I'm on week 2. Tekena, I gave you assignment to convert age in years to seconds. You said to minutes. Tekena.
Prof,
I said convert age from years to seconds. You said your assignment is to convert age to minutes.
I thought it was minutes, though. It is well.
It's seconds.
It is my loss.
Yeah, okay. Okay, no wahala. At least I didn't penalize you too much. The answer was correct. You ran well. All right, so
If it were to be Excel, Excel would have just, you will have seen the error instantly because it's not possible. These are two different measurements, so you can't
yeah,
do
yeah,
age and then do minutes. That is time and so.
yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so today's class is 12. I think, as I said before, this class will span a couple of weeks because it's quite large. And we're going to do pandas. So there's a guy called Wes McKinney. He's the one that formed this library that we're using called Pandas. Before, people used to do their data analysis in R. There's a language strictly for data analysis called R, just R, like letter R. And that's where most of these concepts, he borrowed it from R and put them in Python. So we should thank him for that. And because of that, that's where Python really gained its popularity. Then people started developing other modules. He built it on top of NumPy. So that's why we learned the NumPy and you saw the NumPy syntax. So he built the pandas on top of NumPy. And from there, people started using other things like Matplotlib. And then for machine learning, there's another library called scikit-learn. Obviously, this is not a machine learning course, so we will not go into scikit-learn. Scikit-learn on its own is Wahala. It's Wahala, because we're talking about linear regression. For people who are familiar with linear regression, logistic regression, econometrics, you can use machine learning for all those kind of things, decision trees and all of that. But anyway, I digress. So going back to pandas. So pandas is, as I said, it's a tool that Wes McKinney built for Python. So Python is part of the Python data stack. From data stack, remember I told you there's NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. Okay, and inside this data, and Pandas is where the bulk of everything happens. Okay. Now, do you remember that file you created in week 1? You can actually import that file into your pandas and start using it for data exploration. That's the file without the mean, median, and mode, all those other things that you did in the column C, D, E, F, and G. You just have the data, your data. I think it's column 1 and column 2 that most of you put on your data. So that is what what am I saying? So yeah, you can import that file into your pandas and then your pandas will start doing all these data exploration, you know, as needs be. All right. So there are so with pandas, it is the home of data exploration, exploratory data analysis. And to install pandas, you use pip install pandas. Lekon, do you have it on your
PSC
system?
colon, PSC
Okay.
colon,
And let me confirm.
Okay.
B.
We're doing installation in PowerShell.
Yes.
Yeah, to install it, you have to do it in PowerShell. That's really the only way you can install.
S T A L L install space B A N D A S. Requirement already satisfied colon.
Okay, so you
Pandas
already
in
have
C
it.
colon back.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. So people who don't have it, do pip install pandas. If that didn't work, try doing py space -m, then the pip install, then space pip install pandas. Okay. All right. So let's go to let's do
Fake
py
name.
first. Let's do py. No, let's go to our
Windows
Python
PowerShell row.
interface.
Okay.
PS B Y Python 3.12.3 left paren tags.
Okay.
Okay.
So now to import pandas, what the normal thing that most programmers do is to say import pandas as PD. Just like how we had import numpy as np. So with pandas, you have import pandas as PD. So Lekon, you can type.
This is because pandas, it's kind of too long for you to be typing pandas dots. So it's easy to just do PD dots instead of typing out the whole word.
I M B O R T import space B A N A S pandas A F S B D.
Enter.
Greater.
Okay, so that has gone in. So we have the Python library. Who can remember how to give us the list of functions under pandas? What functions do we use to get the list? Anybody? Okay, we use dir. Dir for directory. So do dir
D I R
open paren PD
D
close
I R
paren
left B D
right paren.
PD right
Enter.
left bracket arrow type Boolean
You
type
see?
categorical type categorical index
So those
data
are the
frame
things that are
date
there.
offset datetime index datetime TZ type Excel
It brings
file
it out in the
Excel
list.
writer flags float 32
You can
type
see there's
float
Excel
60
file, Excel writer, so many things there. Oh. The thing is very large. It's very, very large. If you can go to your, remember last week, I think we did import.py. Instead of saying import math, you can just say import pandas as PD. X, then in that list comprehension, we put output is equals to open square bracket X for X in dir. You can now put PD inside that thing and then print output. So it will show you, and you can now push it to a file. So you can have your pandas imports.txt there. So you can see all the things that you can use. Okay. All right. So so we have, there's something called a data frame. Okay. And that's what is a table. It's just basically a table. Okay. And that's what pandas uses to store information. It stores information in this data frame, and data frame is just a table, a two-dimensional row and column, like a matrix, for a very big matrix. But you know how matrices and in NumPy and just has, is numbers, or it has to be uniform. It can only be numbers or characters. You can't really have a NumPy array that is not uniform. So, but in this case, NumPy would do, pandas, you can have heterogeneous data in the table, just like a database. All right. So now, I wish we could have used this faker. Ah, okay. Let's try it. Should we try? Lekon, should we try this faker here?
Okay, let's try it.
Okay. From faker, or do we import faker? Let's see first whether I will go.
Greater. I M
Import
B
faker.
O R T import space F A K E R.
Enter.
Trace back left paren. Most
Oh,
recent call
the
last
error
right
is from
paren.
faker. The error is from there. Okay. No worries. Can't use it again.
Is the faker import from faker import faker? The second faker so with a capital F now.
No. You know the first library itself is a small f. You know we did pip install faker. So that's to import it. Just say import faker with a small f. There's no library with the big F. The faker,
Okay.
yeah, is small f. So that's the library faker. Okay, so we can't use faker. What do we use? What do we use? Okay, let's do this. Okay. Data. They can type data.
This is not this is Python library, Python environment.
Okay, let's open. Let's go to. Let's do exits. Open paren, close paren.
E X T exit right paren. PSC colon back. Fake name dot py number print left paren.
Okay.
F quote IE
Let me just
Okay, open a
number
new
like a
file.
number blank
Call it
blank
PD pandas underscore students dot py.
save as dialog file name colon combo box collapsed B selection removed D A S
Underscore
pandas line S T U D E N T S students dot B Y circle fake name dot py dash visual studio blank pandas line students dot py dash visual
Participants
blank
entering lobby.
number space cap L E K N Lekin number space
Okay. The next line is program to produce students in a data frame.
B R O G R A M program T O 2 R O D E produce space F T U E D T T U D E N T F students in space A D A T A
Okay. Data frame.
F R A M E
Yes. Okay. Next line.
data frame
Okay. Then import pandas as PD.
I M B O R T space pan B suggest
okay. Oh, I've not done it. Okay.
pandas line student space T import T blank space blank error B A N D A S as A F space B D P D
Okay.
blank
All right.
import pandas
Next
SPD
line.
blank line feed
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now you can say data equals to
D A T A space equals space error
open curly brace,
left brace
then close curly brace.
blank right brace
Okay, go inside the curly brace,
Yes, sir.
then put name in quotes, name.
quote N A M E
Okay,
right
outside the
brace
quote,
quote
put colon,
Yes.
right brace colon error
then open, then space, open square bracket, close square bracket.
space error left bracket
Yes, sir.
Okay, then inside the square bracket, let's put, which name should we put? Okay, let's put in quote David.
David.
Yeah, David. I hope there's no
quote
David in this class. So.
D A V I D right quote
Okay,
right bracket
comma,
comma
then
space
space Goliath,
quote G O
Yeah. See, I know how to spell Goliath.
L I
Anyway, you want to spell it, it doesn't matter. Liath, July, Liath, Lia.
H H A T H. Right bracket, quote, right bracket,
So, comma.
comma, space,
Okay, let's put, what would
John.
we put? Okay, John.
quote, JOHN. Right,
Then,
quote, right bracket,
next they put Judas.
comma, space, quote, JUDAS.
Okay. Now, after the close square bracket, put comma,
Right bracket, right brace, comma,
then go to the next line for readability, just for readability, go to the next line, enter, after the comma,
After comma, enter. Yes.
after comma, enter, yeah. Now put scores in quotes, open quotes, scores, close quotes,
quote, error, SCORE, error, S,
then after
error,
the quotes, colon,
right brace, quote, right brace, error, colon, error,
open square bracket,
Space.
close square bracket,
Error. Left bracket.
Yes, sir.
David, let's give him 70,
/www.mangaga.com/2024/08/
7, 0,
comma,
70, comma,
Sir, a second, one
Goliath,
second, please. 1 second.
okay.
left
Just pay attention. It's actually to teach your listening, your typing, your speech, like all in one. You spend it. Okay, I'm sorry. So, comma, after 70.
your microphone
You
is
can give
unmuted.
45,
Okay.
4, 5,
So you can put space and you may not put space. Just
yes, it
sharp
doesn't
put
matter,
comma.
comma,
Comma. Yes.
45, comma,
Yes.
then John, put 75,
7, 5, 75,
comma,
comma,
then 55 for Judas.
5, 5, right brace, right bracket, right brace,
Yeah, that's all. So now we have we've imported pandas as PD. So these are our data. This is just a normal dictionary. So the dictionary has two keys, right? The first key is the name. So Lekon, can you go up?
number lecon, number program to produce students in a data frame, blank, blank, data equals left brace quote name quote colon, left bracket quote David, blank, import pandas SPD, blank,
Okay.
number program to produce students in a data frame, blank, import pandas SPD,
Yes.
Okay, then go down.
blank, data equals left brace quote name quote colon, left bracket quote David
Okay.
quote Goliath quote John quote Judas quote right bracket,
So the name has four people in a list, four strings in a list, so four items in a list, and that's the name. And then the next line is what? The scores of the people.
quote scores quote colon, left bracket 70 comma 45 comma 75 comma 55 right bracket right brace.
Okay,
Sir, if I may ask, this is what type of data is this one? Like I'm asking them, not.
Okay, ask them.
So what is the word now? What data type is this one? What are we? Is it a list, a dictionary, a set, a tuple?
Prof has
It's a
already
dictionary.
told us now.
Oh, sorry.
Prof has already told us
Okay,
it's a dictionary.
okay. That was when I was away. Okay.
So that means at least you're listening. You're listening attentively. Let's see who has tuned out. At least nobody has tuned out by now. All right. All right. So now next line. After the data. So the data is a dictionary with two keys, name and scores. The name has 4 elements in their list, and the scores also have 4 elements. Please, the name and the scores must have a list with the same number of elements for this thing to run. If not, it will produce an error. So now let's go to the next line after
Sorry,
your
Prof.
yes.
Before you proceed, we
Yes.
have to put the name and scores in quotes
Yes.
because they are strings and not variable names, correct?
Yeah, they are strings. They are strings. Yes. Yeah, they are strings. That's the name of your key. Your key. You know, the dictionaries have key value pairs. So the key name is the name and scores, and then the values are the lists of the names and the lists of the scores.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lekon, let's go to the end of the scores, end of that
Quote
line.
scores quote colon blank right brace blank.
Enter, press enter,
Yes.
press enter again.
Yes.
Now df is equals to
df space
df is our
pen equals
df is our
error
data frame. So most Python programmers use df. So df is equals to pd dot
bd dot error
data
suggest list
frame, capital D,
d suggest pandas lines cap d suggest a t a data frame
cap
1 of
F,
pandas line students dot py e blank
Yes, sir.
capital D, capital F for data frame. Open paren, data, close paren.
left paren
Is it data frame one word
d
or 2
suggest
words?
list a
It's
suggest
one
t
word. It's
a
one word.
It's one word. Listen.
It's one word.
pandas line students data frame dot cap d dot d b space b d dot cap d a t a cap f r a m e left paren d a t a right paren
Okay.
blank.
So the data that we just created, the dictionary, we just put it inside the data frame, and then we're done. We've created our data frame. So now let's go to the next line.
Blank right blank
Yes, sir.
Now do print df.
b I circle pandas lines n t print 1 of 1 left paren star d f panda right paren f d df print left paren df right paren
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's save and then run.
df equals p pandas line students dot py dat Windows power psc colon backslash b y pi space b a n dot backslash dos line students dot py name scores 0 David 70 1 Goliath 45 2 John 75 3 Judas 55 psc colon backslash.
Okay. Now you might not fully understand what just happened, but he has printed it out. So what do we do to put it to a file? What do we do?
Go to Windows PowerShell environment.
We
Then
run the code
PO,
and then
yeah. Okay. So in this case, I didn't get the name of the file, but py space the file name
file
dot
name.
py dot
Yes.
py then space greater
Yes.
space the file name want to put it dot ps.
Exactly.
Sorry, it's dot txt. Right?
txt. You're right. Exactly. So Lekon, let's do that.
Okay, sir.
psc colon back b y pi space b a n d dot backslash as line students dot space y space space less greater space.
What name?
Let's do students.txt. Students.
I don't
Or,
have it.
okay, then do students one.
U D E N T S
Okay, do students 2. Do students 2.
1
Yes.
2
Dot txt.
2 dot t x t psc colon backslash
Okay, it has entered now. All right, so now.
psc colon backslash n
Hello,
o
Prof.
t e b
Sorry,
Yes.
sir.
d.
Yes,
Please,
yes.
sir, I was thinking that after we use the greater than sign, we must necessarily use the name of the file again before putting .txt, or we can actually change it.
Yeah, we can do any file name. It doesn't matter. You can even put your name, philip.txt.
Yes.
Okay, that's giving the name of the notepad document now.
Yeah, that's yes.
Okay, so
It
sir,
doesn't have to. It
mostly
doesn't have
in
to correspond
notepad.
with the. Yes, because Notepad is the only. Well, you can open it with Word, but I mean, you can open it with anything that can open text files.
At this point of creation, as we have .txt, I was thinking if we do .doc, maybe for Word,
No, it
is it
won't
going to
work.
be appropriate?
No, because Word. What happens with Word is that Word.
Word is not
Word.
coding.
Yeah, and when you're creating a file, it does some things in the background to make it only that Word opens it. So you can't just create Word on the fly .doc and it won't work that way.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right.
But if you want to open the document with Word, for instance, instead of Notepad, will you do Word?
I think it's Word. I think it's Word. I think it's Word. Or WinWord. I think it's WinWord. WinWord. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You have to Google it. Or you can just go to do your file explorer, right click and open with Word or something.
With Word, yeah.
All right, so Lekon, are we ready?
D.
Yes.
Notepad.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Notepad students2.txt.
Okay, I'm coming. So just a
Oh,
second.
sorry. Okay, no problem. Okay, is there any other question?
Yeah.
In this class, we're not gonna do R.
No, we're not going to do R. Even me, I tried the R for some time. I ran away.
It'll be fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's not that hard actually. It's just I was doing it for. Sorry.
As I narrowly missed one session that an association of research evaluators, research and evaluators in Nigeria were doing answering. I came about the 30 minutes to the end. That's when I came in and they were teaching R.
Oh wow.
No, they were teaching it from cited perspective, not from
our
own perspective.
Yeah. And especially when the sighted person, I'm coming. Especially when sighted people are teaching, they'll say, "Oh, look here, look at this,
exactly.
Look at this, do this." do what? What are you saying I should do?
It was just frustrating, but I just have to listen.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, continue your question.
Yes, this is Mr. Sonyalu.
Hello,
Sorry,
Mr.
I'm on
Sanyalu.
transit, so I don't know. Maybe you can hear me clearly.
I can hear you clearly.
Oh, this dictionary that we have now, this document that we have just created, is it possible for us to represent it in form of a pictogram?
Yeah, we'll do that when we get to
Matplotlib.
That's the last module.
Okay.
Well, not just in pictogram, in charts, bar charts, and I'll have to tell you how, for there are some certain data that you can do in pictograms, and there's some set like in pie charts, and there's some certain data it is best to do in bar charts, and mostly in
Okay, I'm back now.
okay, and mostly in corporate settings, you see mostly bar charts being used because it's easier to read. Especially when there are too many people or too many, let's say you have like 20 people doing a par chart, trying to get into the for those of us who are cited before
Notification.
losing the site, if you're doing pie
It's
charts,
clumsy.
it's clumsy. It's clumsy. Exactly. It starts to blotch everything together, and then so the standard actually is to mostly use bar charts where it's easier to read. You know, and sometimes the best thing if you have a sighted person beside you, you can actually ask him, okay, which is better, the pie chart? And one thing about Python is that you can spin up these charts immediately. You can go to pie charts, you can do bar charts, you know, and then just do plt.show. When we get there, just do plt.show. You just show a palm, and then you can ask somebody, okay, can you read this data? Can you read this chart? What do you think this chart is saying? And all of that. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right.
Notepad.
Somebody wants to ask a question.
N.
Somebody wants to ask a question.
O T E B A D space space space
Okay.
D N D space space
Notepad.
F F S T U D dot backslash ends2 dot text. Notepad colon. The term notepad is not recognized as the name of PSC colon backslash N O T E B A D notepad space S T U D dot backslash ends2 dot text. PSC colon backslash students2 dot name scores.
Okay.
Okay. So now in row 1, you can see you have name and scores. That is the key. You know, in the dictionary we had name and we had scores. So you can see the name and the scores are our column names. So Pandas already put everything into the column names for us. Okay. Next line.
Spelling error 0 David 70.
Okay, so you see it says 0 David 70. So it's saying that that's the 0th row. The row starts from 0 in Pandas. Then space David, which is the name, space 70. So that's row 1. The next line.
1 Goliath 45.
You can see Goliath has a score of 45 in row 1. In the second row, but is the first.
Sorry, Prof. It means that it's like Pandas automatically created a serial number for each of the
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Stanley, do you want to ask a question because you are unmuted and we can hear you? So the Panda has the start from the index of 0, index 0.
Import colon. The term is not
please
as the name of the function script file.
Stanley, can you please mute yourself?
Oh, he wants to show us something. Mr. Stanley, do you want to Mr. Stanley.
Notification.
His earpiece is probably out, so you can't hear us now.
I guess we are not on the same page.
Maybe later if you meet him from there.
Can you tell Banner to meet him?
They are in different rooms. Okay.
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 Hello.
Okay, Mr.
Stanley.
We've been talking to you since.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Network is really throwing me out many times. The question I want to ask before I was thrown out. At that point, can't we create the file completely the way we used to do it before from the PowerShell? That's my question.
That's what we did.
Completely. I don't understand.
No, we first did it in the Visual Studio Code. Then we now came to the PowerShell before we now did it where we now have to put it and then put it greater than the name we actually chose from the beginning.
That's what we've been doing since. That's the flow. You create your file. That's your code, your Python code. You do it on Visual Studio Code. That's the only place you can run your Python. You can type your Python code. You can now go to PowerShell and then run the code with py, then the name of your file. Let's say students.py. Then it will run on PowerShell. But instead of running it in the PowerShell environment, you can now pipe it or redirect it to a file that's the greater than. So the output will no more show into the screen, but it will redirect itself to a file, and that's what we've been doing since. That is the whole aim of the redirection. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Probably if you go over the class, because you said network has been a problem.
Yes.
If you watch the video after the class, it will probably be a bit more clearer.
Yes, I do. I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. All right. So where are we? Yeah.
2 John 75.
So now, Tekena, you're right.
That of importing the panda. You said plus minus. Is it a plus or a minus?
Minus M, dash M, dash M.
Okay, dash M. Okay.
Yes, pi dash M pip install pandas.
Okay.
1 Goliath 45. 2 John 75. 3
Okay.
Judas 55.
Okay. So those are the names and the scores. So you can see it has arranged it for us in a table. We don't need to do anything. Pandas is so good to us, that has arranged it for us in a table. So yeah. Now let me give you an insight if there was an error. So let's go back to our Visual Studio. Okay, you can close this, Lekon.
Windows power. Pandas line student. Pandas.
Okay, now in the students, where we have the students key, students colon 70, 40, 45, 75,
Blank.
55, something like that. Remove 55. So let it just be 3 items instead of 4 items.
Scores. Quote. Scores. Quote colon. Left bracket. 70. Right bracket. Right brace. 5. 5. 5. Right bracket. 5. 5. Comma.
I remove the comma ahead. Now run, save and run.
Windows PowerShell. Windows PowerShell. PSC colon backslash users P Y.
Don't type it to the. Don't redirect it here. Just run it first.
Yes.
Just run
B
it.
A N D. Dot backslash as line students dot py.
Enter.
Trace back left paren. Most recent call last right paren.
Don't press anything. Just wait.
File quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash pandas line students dot py quote line 9 in less
Line
module
9.
greater df equals pd dot data frame left paren data right paren 18 caret. File quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data backslash local backslash programs backslash python 312 backslash lib backslash site dash packages backslash pandas backslash core backslash frame dot py quote line 778 in line init line mgr equals dict line to line mgr left paren data index columns type equals type copy equals copy tip equals manager right paren 70 caret. File quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data backslash local backslash programs backslash python 312 backslash lib backslash site dash packages backslash pandas backslash core backslash internals backslash construction dot py quote line 503 in dict line to line mgr return arrays line to line mgr left paren arrays columns index type equals type tip equals tip consolidate equals copy right paren 77 caret. File quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data backslash local backslash programs backslash python 312 backslash lib backslash site dash packages backslash pandas backslash core backslash internals backslash construction dot py quote line 114 in arrays line to line mgr index equals line extract line index left paren arrays right paren 22 caret. File quote C colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data backslash local backslash programs backslash python 312 backslash lib backslash site dash packages backslash pandas backslash core backslash internals backslash construction dot py quote line 677 in line extract line index raise value error left paren quote all arrays must be of the same length quote right paren value error colon all arrays must be of the same length PSC colon backslash user.
The same length. Thank God. So Tekena, Stanley, Philip, who else is here? Sonia Olu. Imagine if you're trying to listen and somebody is disturbing you when you're halfway. Isn't that frustrating?
Abdulrahman Sanialu left the call.
It's frustrating. So what's the best way we can do this?
Yes, it is.
It is,
You see,
Abi.
it is, but you trying to locate that error. How to find that error when you use the error.check. Maybe when I listen to this and later, I will grab that better.
So now,
Notification.
instead of putting it on
Guys,
the file,
I didn't get to you, Prof. You're asking if you need to do what?
no, I was saying that you saw how long it took us to listen to that error.
Yeah.
You understand? Now we know where the error is because we're the ones who actually, manufactured the error. But imagine if you don't know where the error is. So because in this your final assignment, you're going to produce a chart for me, and you're going to do a lot of data manipulation. So, and Pandas is notorious for this error handling, and it's very long, it's detailed. So to put the errors to a file, instead of listening to that whole thing, what do? We just do py, then
same thing we did with
same
the other
thing,
one.
yeah.
We'll just put 2.
2, exactly. So at least you get the picture. So we don't have to put it 2 because we already know what we're going to do. All right, so let's go back to the file and put our 55.
Pandas line students, 5, 7, 5, right bracket, comma, 5, 5, right brace.
Okay. Now, to help people that have been asking, oh, how are we going to port this to a file? How are we going to port this to a file? Our file is running, but we want to port it to Excel. How are we going to do that? It's quite easy with Pandas. That's why Pandas is so lovely. Very, very easy with Pandas. What you can do, go back to that print df.
Data equals quote score blank. Df equals p. Print left paren. Df right paren. Blank right paren. P. Line fee p. Number.
Okay. So print hash print df, right? Now go to the end of that line.
Blank.
Enter. Then say df
dot error suggest list
to underscore csv.
T O suggest list to line clipboard line C S V to line CSV1
Open paren.
left paren.
Then the name of the CSV, we'll call it class students.
Might be in quotation marks.
In quotes, open quotes.
Quote. C L A S S.
And cap S.
Class line.
Okay, you want to put line, that's fine.
Okay.
Line.
Class what?
Students.
Okay, let me.
Cap S. T D E N T S. Students. Dot
CSV.
CSV.
Okay.
Close quotes. Then
v,
comma.
Quote, right
okay,
paren.
no. Then
quote.
right paren. No. Don't put comma. Then now,
okay.
Save and then
right
run the code. So wait, before you run the code, sorry. CSV stands for comma separated values. Comma separated values, CSV. And it's usually for data analysts, and you can open it with Excel easily. Excel can open these kind of files. So now let's run the code. You must always save it with an extension CSV, okay? Okay. All right.
PSC : /users / access greater pi dot / pandas line students dot pi. PSC :
Okay, successful.
Sharp. And our CSV file has been created. So go to your file explorer where all your files are.
Items view list. Control panel row 214 of 30. C.
You can with Excel.
I didn't quite understand what Mr. Lekon did when he went to
he just ran the code straight.
I clicked on the code and
Oh,
then
okay.
yes,
Okay.
it's the same thing with that.txt. You won't get any this thing. It will just mention,
Yeah, there's
give
no.
you the
Yeah,
Okay, I
there's no
understand.
output.
More like you're running the Python file, the Python code
Yes,
itself.
he
yes.
just ran the Python code. Yeah, there was no
All
output.
right.
The output has gone to the file. So
So
instead
I'm
of
going
doing
to my user folder now to look for the
the
CSV
CSV file.
yes.
Recycle. Control A. Audacity A. Etch Innovation. Items view list. C. Contacts row 3. Calculator.py row 2. C. Challenge.c. Class students.csv column
Yeah,
3.
that's it. Can see it was
This
created.
yes.
Class students.csv Excel. Class students table.
That's
A 1.
it.
Possible data loss. A 1. 0
So
A2.
A1 is
A
blank.
1.
A2, we have all those zero. That's the index. So this zero, they call them the index. That A column is called the index. 0, 1, 2,
0
3.
A2. 1 A3. 2 A4. 3 A5. A 6.
That's the
3
index.
A5.
That's the index. Now, we don't want that index. Some people might want it, but we don't want it. So there's a way of doing
Maybe you
it.
can convert it to serial number.
No. If you want, you can put your name there. You can put a name. You can title it. I mean, it's now a file, and you can do anything with the file. But we can remove it. The way we can remove it. So, Lekon, let's go. Let's close this. Let's close this file.
Etch.
Let's go back
Windows
to our
Power.
code.
Pandas lines. Number. df.to-line CSV.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
there,
in our
Sam.
code. Okay, yeah. So df.to_csv open quote class students.csv after the close quote comma
df.to-line CS blank right paren quote right paren comma
then index equals false.
space I suggest n in air d suggest list index equals 1 of 7 warning pandas line space cap f suggest list false 1 of 17 pand
Okay, so now we have
false
let's look at that line again. Let's see that line again.
Hello,
D,
Prof, please, I
F.
want to say something. I made an observation. Hello, Prof.
Notification.
Okay, what's the observation?
It's nothing serious, but it's just that I know what Mr. Lekon is doing when he's trying to type, on the Visual Studio code. He tends to get suggestions, and once the suggestion is appropriate, he just taps, and automatically there's an automatically design feeling that comes. So he doesn't necessarily have to type all these letters once again. So for those of us that are listening, we might not understand that he's actually using the tab to
I didn't
activate
tab, I
those.
pressed the enter key. I didn't tab.
Okay, but then this automatic those characters come. You don't like you
More like
type
autofill.
it. Yes, autofill. Thank you, Mr. Tekene. So that's what makes it faster. So some of us might not know that this is the approach you use.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I was trying to go over that line. Okay, you want him to what? Teach the approach or so I didn't get that last.
Not exactly. It's for us those of us that are listening to know that that's what he's doing, because some of us might be confused that all of a sudden you already typed all these things, but then it's just activating that autofill option.
Oh, okay.
D. Right. Line feed D
so
F.
We have
dot
df dot to
T, O line
CSV
C S V
open
left paren
paren
quote
open quotes
C
class
L
students
A S S cap F T U D E N T S dot C S V quote comma space I
index
N D E X equals space cap F A L S E
right paren.
So the
right
false
paren.
has to be in capital, the F.
Yeah. That's the normal keyword for Python. True and false.
Even true and false in Excel anywhere, the true and false are capitalized. The S and T.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So save.
Number DF. Etch Innovate Windows PowerShell column.
So I'm going back to the PowerShell to click on that file name again. So I will reprocess it. So it doesn't automatically change it in the CSV. I have to process it again from the PowerShell.
PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater pi dot backslash pandas line students dot pi. PSC colon back.
So I pressed the enter key and it has processed it. So I will go and open it.
So what he did there, he just pressed the up arrow, he went to the previous command, and then he pressed enter, which will process the change. So now it's going to his file explorer, and then he's going to open
Pandas line student Atchistech innovation Atchistech data for class students.cs.
Okay.
Pane class students.csv dash Excel class students table name A1.
So you can see
Name
the name
A1.
is now in A1. No more the blank A1.
Possible data loss. Name A1.
Okay.
Scores B1.
So, sorry,
C1.
sorry,
Scores.
Mr. Leko, there's a place you enter and they say it's a possible data loss.
No. I didn't enter any place. It's a common
I'm
with
hearing
No, I'm explaining. Just wait.
Okay.
It's something that is common with what is it called? The CSV
Yeah.
file.
Okay, CSV.
Well, mainly a CSV file. So there are times probably you didn't save something before. So it's more like warning you that there is an unsaved
Possible.
somewhere before. So it's a warning, it's a notification. So it's not there's anywhere on the screen that on this sheet that there's this is just a pop-up just to remind me that it happens mainly with the CSV file.
Right, that's fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Scores
Okay.
B1. Name A1. David A2. Goliath A3. John A4.
Okay.
Okay. So those are people, and then the other column is their scores. Okay. So
Name A1. Scores B1. 70 B2. 45 B3. 75 B4.
Okay.
Okay. So now you can also let's do what's the time? Oh wow. Okay. 12:46. Okay, let's quickly do
12:47.
yeah, let's quickly do something. Okay, so let's open a new Python file. Let's close this.
Atchistech. Windows Power. Pandas. Number print.
Let's do pandas underscore students 1.py.
Untitled -1 editor. Save as dialog. File PANDAS. Pandas. Line. STUDENTS. 1. Students 1. Dot py. Untitled -1 Visual Studio Code. Untitled blank.
Okay. So
Number.
now we have a okay.
Space. Cap L. E. N. Lecken. Number. Space.
Okay.
G. M. Program. Space. O2.
Program to retrieve data from a CSV file.
RE. V. Retrieve. Space. Data. From. Space. C. V. Save. Space. E. Space. E. File.
Okay. Okay. Import pandas as PD. Next line.
MP. R. Space. Pandas line students 1.py editor has auto P A N D A S as space P. Pandas lines P D suggest list. Pandas 1 of pandas PD. Pandas import
Okay.
line feed I M P O R T space B A N D A S space S B D blank.
Okay. Next line.
Line feed D
Wait.
PD space B D B space pandas
This is
space import line feed I M B O R T space B A N D A S space B A S space D B D line feed.
Okay,
the computer does not lie. All right. So next line ahead. DF
Def 1 space equals space
PD
PD suggest list
dot read underscore CSV
dot READ add line C F V suggest list read
open
line CS
paren,
left paren
the name of the file class students dot CSV which we just created.
left paren quote C L A S S
Cap S. Cap S.
Okay.
cap S T U D E N T S
Dot CSV.
class students dot CSV
Then after that, comma, after the quotes. After
V
the
quote
quotes.
right paren comma
Comma.
space
Header. Header.
H suggest E R pandas line student warning
HEADER.
header equals 1 of 3 A D E R suggest
Equals 0.
space equals space 0.
Okay. So what this means is that we're going to collect the data from the CSV file class
Header
students and
colon
put it
in parse
and then put it into a data frame DF. And then that data frame, the header, the column names that we saw will be the header 0. Okay. So now next line, enter
0
after
right
the end
paren
of the line,
line feed
then print
Yes.
DF.
B T print 1 of 1 left paren start DF right paren F D left paren DF equals PD dot read line CSV left paren quote class students dot CSV quote header equals 0 right paren
Header equals
print
0,
left
yeah.
paren DF right paren
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is also our small file. So imagine if this class students was a different file. It could be your weather.csv. It can even be an Excel file, your XLSX. Pandas will collect it. So all those Excel files that you did initially with all those data, when I said take 50 students and their marks, take 50 the weather and their marks and their what do you call it, and their values. But that's without the mean, median, and mode I told you to do, just the raw data itself. You can put that inside this, put the header equals to 0. Make sure it's in column 1 and column 0. That's the first column and the first row. That's row 0. That's the 1 on Excel. Make sure it's on 1. Okay. Then now we're going to print out the DF, so we can save and then run the code.
DF Atchistech Innovation Row 1 Column 2 Atchistech Data Frame Class Students .csv Pandas Lines Windows Power Windows PSC /users /access greater pi dot /pandas line students .py PSC
Okay.
Atchistech Innovation Atchistech Data Class Students .csv Row 2 Column 336 of 100
What happened?
Class Students .csv -excel Class Students Table Name
No,
A1
now we're printing
Possible
out on the screen now. Lekon. Do you know the file is Panda students .py now? Take what I do.
Oh my God.
Atchistech Windows PowerShell Row 1 Windows Power PSC /p Y pi space
What is the name of the file?
Pandas_students 1.
P A N D A S
Underscore
Pandas line S T U D E N T S
1.
1 students
.py.
1 dot P Y
Enter.
name scores 0
Yeah,
David
see?
70 1 Goliath
You can
45
see
2
we
John
collected
75
it
3 Judas
from that
55
file
PSC
and it's ready back to us and we're printing it. And just 3 lines of code, 3 lines of code, import pandas as PD, read the data frame, and then print out the data frame. Okay, so next week we're going to see how we can add more columns when the data frame has been created. We're going to see how if we can get the mean, median, and mode of some scores. Let me quickly show you something now. If you want to access just the scores, you can now say, okay, Lekon, go back to that file. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, Abi.
Atchistech Innovation Row 1 Col Pandas line students 1 Pandas line
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have to go.
12:55.
Actually, oh, okay. Anyway, we'll continue that on Monday. Let's continue that on Monday. I have to go actually. Any questions?
For Stanley, instead of him to ask a question, he will just go back and listen to everything all over.
Okay, no wahala. Then you can ask your questions on Monday.
Yes. Any other question?
Leko,
Yes, sir.
okay, maybe not the question. Your game, the expert at that highest level, or all
Yes.
the games. I guess perhaps you should put a delay in the timer. What I observe is when he gives me 3 seconds to answer the question, by the time he's reading it, it's already counted the 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe we want to
There
introduce a
is a
delay.
delay. There is a delay. Now, the problem is, if I set the delay is set to 3 seconds, that it should delay before it runs. But the problem is that delay is only for 3 seconds. Now, it now depends on the speed of your screen reader. You know that if your screen reader is slow, it will also run into that 3 seconds. But if your screen reader is fast, do you understand? It's anything he wants to read, that will be before the 3 seconds. But there are some people that their screen readers are slow. Of course, now you know what that means. So it
Yes,
will
I
eat
do.
deep into. So that's what happens. So if you want to enjoy it, put it on a fast this thing. Let your screen reader be faster than usual.
Wait, Lekon, I have to push back on that, because now you know how when your screen reader is fast, you will now spell boy, you say boy, or pencil. So like those are
No,
simple
that is too
words, but
fast. No, I mean that is too fast. The thing is, if I put 5 seconds or 10 seconds, there are some people that they will not understand that it's been delayed. They will not be pressing something and be thinking that something is wrong. Their laptop is bad or something.
oh, I see
Okay,
what you mean.
Do you understand?
maybe Leko, what if you introduce like an instruction? I don't know how that would work, but for instance, now if you say
Okay, there's one I did. There's one I did. I did press 1 to start or 2 to
something like that.
so I've tampered. There have been a lot of improvement on that game. A lot, many. So
Yes, I could never
I
get one in that highest level. I could never get one. Anytime I
no,
this
not
is tell me time out.
no, that is 3 seconds. That
3
one
seconds
is
exactly.
for sight. I've tried it with sighted people. The screen reader is also part of it. It's just that when people were saying I should introduce wrong and then the correct answer, they should also know that that correct answer will also eat part of the next.
Time.
Do you understand? If you say wrong, the correct answer is 37 or the correct answer is this. They should also know that as he's reading it, it's also eating deep into the next. So a lot of thought are going into it. And then I was also thinking, okay, each answer should have want to go to the next, but it's kind of spoiling the fun. If every time it will be asking you press one to continue just because you want to avoid. So it's a process.
You're right. You're
Mm.
right, but it's also possible to introduce timer to the correct answer reading. If somebody gets it wrong and is going to read that answer, maybe it gives additional time or a delay
There's
in
delay
that.
too. There's delay. There's
Oh
delay
wow.
for every wronger. Yes. Not be small.
Aleko, from my end,
Yes.
that game, when I press 4, let me even start from how I don't know if I did not collect it correctly.
Okay, I have to go. Okay,
All right, sir.
I'll see
All
you
right, sir.
guys soon.
Prof, before you go, just to say thank you very much.
Your microphone.
Thank you so much.
The class is getting more interesting and brain picking or brain challenging.
No problem. No problem. I'm happy you guys enjoy the
All right, sir.
class.
Prof.
Yes.
Prof, thank you.
What you just taught us, I understand the concept, but just everything just boils down to it's making data analysis easier for us. Only that just the process that is just network issues that is just trying to challenge me. If not, I'm enjoying it seriously.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Thank you very much. All right.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
So, Mr. Leko, please,
Yes.
that game, if I enter it like in my file explorer, if I enter it from file explorer, once I touch it, it will speak some, it doesn't go directly, just the way others have been going. It will just tell you screen reader one thing, do not do one thing, run it, I'll now run it before it now finally open. Why all that process?
I run it. I don't understand. If I put it on
How does
the
it?
system that doesn't have anything now, it will open. It will first tell you the path, each backslash your user, your folder path, kind of. Then that's all. And then so that might be due to your system.
You will tell me what to do, because if I enter, it will say screen one thing does not have one thing. Then finally it now asks you run the system, run the game. You now run it first, or it will now start giving me the decision. And
Can any other
secondly,
person, is any other person experiencing this? Is there anybody that is experiencing this? Because I've tried it with the only one I know that since I created with 64, I'm not sure it will work on 32 configuration. So I have to use 32 this thing to create another one for it. So that is one I know that is.
okay, you know what I will do, Mr. Leko? I will, when I start my system,
Okay,
then you will
record it.
listen to it when I do it.
I record
Yes,
it
I'll
and
record
send it
and
to you.
send to you.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So any other question before we call it a quit? I will meet on Monday. Sorry for today. My mind is, as I'm leaving here now, there's another training that I'm running physically here. So my mind is just, let this class finish, let's class finish so I can go back. And I was also going back to attend to them once a while. So thank you very much. And we meet on Monday. Monday is just for Python. There's no other training that is clashing with it. So here is
Mr.
Monday to
Leko.
Friday is training days. Monday to Friday is training days. So yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is James Femi on the line. Sir,
Boss.
please, can I call you after the class?
As I said, as I'm leaving here now, I'm going to attend to trainees that are waiting for me.
Okay,
So
then
maybe around 4. Maybe. Yeah, I think around 4 will be okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Well, once it's 5, I'll be on my way home. So let's make sure it's 5, before 5, sure. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I will send the file, the 2 or 3 files I will use, I think. I'll send them. So thank you. See you on Monday.